Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixie Land. My name is Amy. I'm an ordained minister, and we are in Bible study. We are in the NIV, and we are in 1 Kings chapter 16, picking up right where we left off with Baasha, king of Israel, who was an unpleasant character, apparently. He ruled from Tirzah, Tirzah, for 24 years, son of Jeroboam, but he did evil in the eyes of the Lord. Then the word of the Lord came to Jehu, son of Hanai, Jehu, Jehu, Hanai, Hanani, against Baasha. I lifted you up from the dust and made you leader of my people Israel, but you walked in the ways of Jeroboam and caused my people Israel to sin and to provoke anger in me by their sins. So I am about to consume Baasha and his house. I will make your house like that of Jeroboam, son of Nebat. Dogs will eat those belonging to Baasha who die in the city, and the birds of the air will feed on those who die in the country. Wow, so no burial for you. As for the other events of Baasha's reign, what he did and his achievements, are they not written down in the book of annals of the kings of Israel? Baasha rested with his fathers and was buried in Tirzah, and Elah, E-L-A-H, his son, succeeded him as king. Moreover, the word of the Lord came through the prophet Jehu, son of Hanai, to Baasha and his house, because of all the evil he had done in the eyes of the Lord, provoking him to anger by the things he did, and become like the house of Jeroboam, and also because he destroyed it. Elah, king of Israel. In the 26th year of Asa, king of Judah, Elah, son of Baasha, king of Israel, became king of Israel, and he reigned in Tirzah 2 years. Zimri, Zimri, one of his officials, who had commanded a half of his chariots, plotted against him. That's too much power for any king to give any one other person. Now, come on. Military coups are the most common way. Elah was in Tirzah at the time, getting drunk in the home of Azra, Arza, the man in charge of the palace at Tirzah. Zimri came in, struck him down, and killed him in the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, then soon succeeded him as king. As soon as he began to reign, he was seated on the throne. He killed off Baasha's whole family. He did not spare a single male, whether relative or friend. So Zimri destroyed the whole family of Baasha in accordance with the word of the Lord had spoken against Baasha through the prophet Jehu, because of all the sins Baasha and his sons Elah had committed and had caused Israel to commit. So they provoked the Lord, the God of Israel, to anger by their worthless idols, because they were commanding the people to have to worship the idols. We weren't allowed to say no. So they were forcing them, in order to stay alive, to sin. As for the other events of Elah's reign and all he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the king of Israel? Zimri, king of Israel. In the 27th year of Asa, king of Judah, Zimri reigned in Tirzah 7 days. The army was encamped near Gibbethon, Gibbethon, a Philistine town. When the Israelites in the camp heard that Zimri had plotted against the king and murdered him, they proclaimed Omri, Omri, the commander of his army, king over Israel that very day and there in the camp. Then Omri and all the Israelites who with him withdrew from Gibeathon and laid siege to Tirzah. When Zimri saw the city was taken, he went into the citadel of the royal palace and set the palace on fire around him. So he died, because of the sins he had committed, doing evil in the eyes of the Lord and walking in the ways of Jeroboam and in the sin he had committed and had caused Israel to commit. As for the other events of Zimri's reign and the rebellion he carried out, are they not written in the books of the annals of the kings of Israel? Omri, king of Israel. Then the people of Israel were split into two factions. Half supported Tibni, Tibni, son of Ginath, Ginath, for king. The other half supported Omri, Omri. But Omri's followers proved stronger than those of Tibni, son of Ginath. So Tibni died, and Omri became king. In the 31st year of Asa, king of Judah, Omri became king of Israel, and he reigned 12 years, 6 of them from Tirzah. He bought the hill of Samaria from Shemer, 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 for 2 talents of silver. So, footnote of A, that is about 150 pounds or 70 kilograms of silver, and built a city on the hill, calling it Samaria after Shemer, the name of the former owner of the hill. But Omri did evil in the eyes of the Lord and sinned more than all those before him. He walked in all the ways of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, in his sin, which caused Israel to commit, so that he provoked the Lord, the God of Israel, to anger by the worthless idols. As for the other events of Omri's reign, what he did and the things he achieved, are they not written in the book of the annals of the king of Israel? Omri rested with his fathers and was buried in Samaria. And Ahab, Ahab, his son, succeeded him as king. Yes, like Moby Dick, Ahab. Ahab becomes king of Israel. In the 38th year of Asa, king of Judah, Ahab, son of Omri, became king of Israel, and he reigned in Samaria over Israel 22 years. Ahab, son of Omri, did more evil in the eyes of the Lord than any of those before him. He not only considered it trivial to commit the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, but he also married Jezebel's daughter of Ethbaal, Ethbaal, a king of Sidonians, and began to serve Baal and worship him. Primary opponent there. He set up an altar for Baal in the temple of Baal that he built in Samaria. Ahab, who made an Asherah pole and did more to provoke the Lord God of Israel to anger than did all the kings of Israel before him. In Ahab's time, Hiel of Bethel rebuilt Jericho. Hiel, Hiel, rebuilt Jericho. He laid its foundations at the cost of his firstborn son, Abram, Abram. And he set up its gates at the cost of his youngest son, Segub, Segub, in accordance with the word of the Lord spoken by Joshua, son of Nun. Okay, so, I mean, that's just terrible. These people are like, I don't care. Just take the kids, so I'll be able to just let me do what I want. Ugh. right? No wonder God is unhappy with them. He seems to be mostly unhappy with them. And as we get forward in time, we will get to a place where it's I think I pronounce it wrong, but diaspora. I usually say diaspora, but diaspora I think is the right thing, where they just come in and take, they get completely removed from the area. But we're not just near that. It will get to there in these stories. It's a build-up. And this is why. Because they keep worshiping idols no matter what they promise. No matter who's in charge. And he's just not all right with it. So if you want to find out what happens with the next set of kings out there, you're going to have to come back for the next video, friends.